Hi, family. I wasn't planning on shooting any more videos today, June 27, 2015. But of course, you know that I am Albert Torcaso, and you know that it's spelled Torcaso. Well, I have to tell you something very interesting that's been going on all day. When I shot the videos that you may see the same day, you may not, but I shot a group of videos. One of them was called Comb Over Knucklehead, and I shot all these videos. It had been raining most of the day, and while I was shooting these videos in the park, it stopped raining. And then literally about a minute or two after I left the park, it came down extremely hard. I mean, it was like, wow. So Annette was sitting in the van, and she says to me, God allowed you to do your videos. I said, that's true. I said, but the question is why? And I said, the reason is because I'm working on helping people. This isn't about me. Isn't about you. Yeah, we want to benefit too, but it's really about people and helping other lives. People, animals, and people. People and animals. So I got to tell you, it's been extremely sunny, extremely rainy. As I'm shooting this video, it started out real dark, and as you can see, the sun is coming out as I speak. Well, people could say that's random. People can say that's coincidence. But let me tell you what it really is. There's a creator out there for all my atheist friends. And you know, I'm not going to say that the creator belongs to any one religion. I'm not going to sit here and say that you have to worship a certain way or even a certain denomination. I'm saying there's a creator of the universe. And you want to hear something? I personally believe that every religion has it somewhat right and very much wrong. Now, there are elements we have absolutely right. But if we look at the majority of religions on earth, they compete with other religions. They'll say it's either our way or you're going to hell. I mean, of the three main religions, Judaism, Islam, and Christianity, since really the dawn of those religions, people have been fighting and killing each other over at certain segments. But what they don't get is God or the Creator is way, way more better, more compassionate, more astounding than all of those religions can possibly ever even imagine. And we don't have to compete with each other. We don't have to kill each other because maybe you believe in one form of Islam or Christianity. Maybe you're a Catholic or a Protestant if you're Christian, or, you know. That's not how we do it. And you might wonder, well, how can I say that? And how can I feel validated? Well, there you go. You see the sun there? The Creator's allowing me to shoot these videos. Now, I'm inside my vehicle. I can shut the window. You might say, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything because you can shut the window. When I was shooting the other videos, like the Comb Over Knucklehead, I was susceptible to losing my, I could actually have lost my video camera. And I know Annette was thinking, why would I risk it? But she didn't ask the right question. The correct question is, why wouldn't I? God wants us, and the Creator wants us, or the universe, if you're an atheist, wants us to love one another, to pay it forward, to, even though we may not have much in our lives at this very moment, in order for us to get an overabundance of health, wealth, and knowledge, we must actually pay forward what we do have. What do I have? I have an unrelenting love, an unyielding spirit for my fellow human beings and for animals. And I really don't care if you're an atheist. I don't care if you're a Jew. I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care if you're nothing religiously. My vision of paradise, one of them is that we all come together as a people, as a race called the human race, where pigmentation, lack of religion and belief, orientation of sexual whatever, none of that matters. It's just people, one by one, and then as a globe, helping each other. That's what I'm about. You see this here? Yes, I'm going to have to do some editing. I'll see what I can do for the editing. But not only is the sun shining on my face while I shoot this, after having dark clouds everywhere and a huge rainstorm, as I shoot this, just a little bit ago, we saw a rainbow. It was like a message from a higher power. And as I shoot this, not only is the sun on my face, but it's warm. I feel the warmth. So it's as if God's saying, go for it, Al. I'm not Mr. Religious. And as a matter of fact, I probably only know one or two things in any religious book. But here's what I know. I know that there is a creator. I know because I'm a living miracle. I know because the medical condition I have and the hole that I had in my heart, when I had it, the success rate was like 60% or more of the children or adults that had what I had died. I know because one of my relatives died. I know that I'm a miracle because I've been in 3 multi-vehicle accidents and I sit here before you. You want testimony? You got one. I could stand here, I could start another clip and give you testimonies that would astound you. But it ain't about me. It ain't even about what I survived. I'm here for a reason. That's what it's about. And you're the reason. You may not believe that. You may think I'm just another proselytizer, another snake oil salesman. Ain't about all that. Now, I decided to become a second income consultant. And I decided to get into working from home and making $1,000 or more a week. But I didn't decide that just for me. I decided that because that will allow me to do things that I've been wanting to do since the day I realized that people needed help. And let me tell you, an incident happened to me when I was about 17 years old, maybe 18. I was working in a place called the Jubilee Kitchen right there in Pittsburgh, PA, in the Hill District. I believe it still exists. A young child, and I told this story before, I know I'm being repetitious, but it needs to be said again. A young child comes up to me. He asked me if he could have another piece of bread. And I'm thinking, well, why couldn't you have another piece of bread? Of course you can have another piece. So I gave this child, probably about 3, 4 more other pieces. I don't know, it was maybe even more than that. And the child's reaction changed my life, literally changed my life right there and then. The child acted like I had given him a 5-course meal, a steak. That very second I decided, I can't live like this. I can't have people suffering. Because as beautiful as bread is and as much of a blessing it is to have had that bread, it was not a 5-course meal. And as we speak, in America alone, there's more than 40 million people that go hungry. So a lot of people want to know why I do what I do. A lot of people want to know why I'm pushing them in certain directions. I'm not going to lie to you. I need an army. I need an army. An army of people who are no longer slaves to their job. No longer servants. No longer stuck with time slavery. And I need an army of people who, as they make $1,000 more dollars a week, they utilize some of those funds to help the less fortunate. And they help them by feeding them. They help them by giving them shelter or something like that. Or they help them by bringing them into our organization and teaching them what I have taught or will teach you. I want an army of loving people. And I don't care what your nationality is, what your demographics are. I don't care if you're the richest person on the planet, the poorest, the most educated, or a person that don't even know how to count to 5. As long as you're willing to be coachable and actually care about people and humanity, I want you on my team. Now, I'll tell you a little secret. A lot of people in network marketing, they don't want just anybody. If you will commit to a greater you, a greater planet, and rise above your own skill sets, current skill sets, and rise above what may be currently important to you, you are exactly who I need. I'm not going to make any bones about it, people. I'm here to change lives, including yours, for the better. And you know what? I really don't care if I'm the best person on the planet when it comes to network marketing. I don't care if I'm the best, search engine optimization technician on the planet. I really don't care. Because I can get people such as yourself that may be skilled in those areas. And we can work together as a team. And we can teach each other everything we need to know. One day real soon, I will be making $5,000 to $15,000 every month. And then every week. And for those of you counting, that will mean that one day in the very near future, I will be making over $60,000 a month. And you know why? Because Father God, or a God, or the universe wants that. Now, you may not have to believe me. You don't even have to believe me. But you got to believe the earth and the sky. You got to believe the sun shining. Trust me. A few minutes ago, it was absolutely 100% raining and storming. As a matter of fact, we had a flash flood, imminent threat. So I'm going to do something very bizarre and not aesthetically wise. And hopefully when I get into my pinnacle editing, I will actually edit this out and you'll actually get to see what I'm about to do without the physical movement that I have to do right now. But I'm going to show you puddles of water on the pavement. Then I'm going to show you some of the darker clouds. Just to validate that I'm not just saying that it was a storm today. But those of you who want to check out the meteorological reports for Pittsburgh, PA and surrounding areas, you can find out that there was rain. You can find the proof. Now, if you notice, the sun's going down a little bit. Who knows what's coming next? Let's go ahead and take care of this. And remember, I will hopefully edit this because when you pan too fast, it looks bad. And it's for the record, I would not have shot inside my vehicle. I would be standing out there letting you know that I am a professional because guess what? I am a professional. But sometimes we are called upon to do what we would otherwise not want to do. Here comes the sun again. So let's take a look at all that fun stuff. The blessings that we have. I might even call the video, The Blessings That We Have. generally speaking, you don't want to film the sun because it could ruin your equipment. So I got to be very careful. As you can see, it's very, very shiny. Now you see the darker clouds there? I told you. I told you I wasn't lying to you. I will not lie to you, my friends. I will not sell you a bill of goods that should not be sold. I will never be that snake oil salesman. If you're looking for one, you'll need to look elsewhere. And let's look here. Look at this. Evidence of what I said. There it is, my friends, right there.